What's up, everybody? It's your boy CJ, the Internet Warlord, coming to you live and loud from the great state of Meth Dakota. You know Meth Dakota, the state just south of North Dakota. That Dakota. Guess who I pissed off today? Let me make sure everything's going good here. What's up, Mr. Breedlove? Alright, I'll make sure everything is set. Alright, so, okay. Check this out. So, I'm still in Facebook jail for another, what does that say, 14 days? Nah, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Alright? 14 days and 10 hours, to be exact. So, lo and behold, what do I find? This is from 15 weeks ago. This is how far back some of these people are. Like, it's weird. Weird news, especially where I'm going to be going with this. You will never guess. I could give you 100 guesses today, and you'd never guess who I just pissed off today. I'll get clues. So I've been busting my ass today, thinking, rattling, what am I gonna do? I'm trying to work on some things. Got some stuff I've been putting on the back burner that I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get to it today. So I've been getting to it today, and I tell you what, this one just makes me laugh. I was just gonna be hanging out here. But we're gonna play a game. Oh, you know what? I think I can do this. I'm that kind of guy. Hold on a second here. Can I do this? Well, we'll see. We'll see. See, I was working on a bunch of stuff for Internet Warlords, and like, just kind of. I haven't checked Facebook or nothing because I'm in Facebook jail, but on my phone, I just so happened to click on something, and I was like, oh, I got a notification. Oh, well, I'm like halfway through my Facebook jail stint. Well, what's this? Click. Oh, you look interesting. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? This person is really tired of all the criticism and jabs of Governor Noem this last week. People in our state have been complaining about the meth problem and not doing much about it. Governor Noem stepped out of the box and brought that problem national attention. I can't even keep reading this show with a straight face. This is hilarious to me. This is a retired nurse. Oh. Well, isn't that just lovely? Oofda. So, who's out there tonight? Is it just me rambling to the wind? As always? Tell you what. Alright, so, I pissed off somebody. Sorry, I'm not sorry. So, anyways. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, let's do this. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. And I think I can do that. I know I can do that. That should work. I think that would work. Okay, and then boom. We can play the guessing game of who did I piss off today. The This goes back from 15 weeks ago. So let's think back. How many changes of underwear and how many shits ago was that? How many shits ago was that? Oh, man. I was working on some good stuff, too. Good stuff. Let's see here. Well, I guess I can go deeper into it, huh? I guess we'll get to the mystery of who I pissed off today. But again, just a reminder for anybody that might, well, if your feelings start to get hurt, and I start to say things that make you go, fuck you, CJ, well, I've provided this number. And you can express yourself however you need to, if that's the case. But 15 weeks ago, like, who is this person? Like, who goes back that far? Oh, man. So anyways, this is an interesting rabbit hole. Like I said, I haven't been on Facebook in a while. So let's see here. What do I gotta do? This just happened. Like, I should have something that says breaking news. You know what? That's what I was thinking. I'm going to have something for breaking news. So I've been working on that today. You'll see it eventually. I'm definitely going to send it off to you, Mr. Breedlove. I think you'll get a good kick out of it. So, like I said, you'd never guess who I pissed off. And again, it's just like, well, you know what? At the end of the day, I have an opinion. So if my opinion makes you offended, I really don't even know what to tell you. Like, did you want me to change my opinion? Or, well, I mean, it's because again, I don't think you're going to change my opinion on this. I'm just saying. But here we go. So, I gotta go into the land of Fakebook. Oh my god, wait a second. I have a screen for this. Hold on. Oh my god, it came from Facebook. Facebook full. Facebook. Oh yeah, okay, that's Skype. Can minimize this. I can go here. Oh man. Now, where's my little thing here that goes for the cover? Yeah, there it is. Ta-da! You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. This is hilarious. I'm tickled pink. I'm tickled pink. Alright, so today on Fakebook. Oh, dude, I love it. See, told you guys, I'm way ahead of you. Today on Fakebook, we have, oh man, I don't even know how to describe it. This just came to me. This is like a gift from the internet to me as I sat here and I grinded. And then all of a sudden, Fakebook. Ding! Notification. I wonder who I pissed off today. Who's upset today? Whose feelings got hurt today? Well, guess what? Oh, it's there. It's there. It's all set up. It's ready to go. It's ready. It's locked and loaded. Today on Fakebook. Oh. Today on Fakebook, what do you think happened? Who did I piss off today on Fakebook? I have T-minus 14 days, 10 hours until I get to open my mouth on that. Oop, I guess that's... didn't want to give you a clue here. Oh, so... who did I piss off? Oh, man, you guys are... you're gonna really, like... let's just say this person's family... one of the connections has to do with a Army National Guard for 6 years. I pissed off somebody who was in the Army National Guard for 6 years, family member. What was the post originally about? It was 15 weeks ago. These people are fucking weird. Here's a clue for you, okay? It's important to be thankful for our veterans, not only on Veterans Day, but every day. I'm so proud to come from a family tradition of military service. I am even more proud that the tradition has continued through my son, Cody. I'm thankful to live in this nation, and I am thankful for all those who've answered the call to serve. Who said those glorious words? We're getting closer, aren't we? Today on Fakebook. Who did I piss off? So, just spit it out already. I can't, Mr. Breedlove. I can't. I'm working on this thing where when I push a button, depending on which button I push, it can cut to what commercials I have made for my brand that I want to stop for. And then I even have it all set up like this awesome thing where if I just hit this button right here, it can do something and I can just, yeah, it's going to be great. It's like T-minus the Warlord has put it all together into a master puzzle where all I have to do is push the letter H and the plan will commence. Oh shit, man. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna be taking this guy head on again at some point, so I mean he's just as welcome to call in too, but you know, too much of a coward too, I guarantee you. Alright, so today on Fakebook. Alright. Today on Fakebook. Is that where we want to go? Or should I just... You know what I could do? I could just turn off the phone number. I can just change this to here. And I can just play the outro music because I can if I want to. And, you know, I can just leave it all with a mystery of what happened on Fakebook today. I don't even have enough viewers for the drama, the emotion of Facebook, the legitimacy that comes with the clout of being on Facebook and being real on Facebook. And nobody's even gonna guess, like, who I pissed off. Like, it's not even fun. It's not even fun. Like, it's just not. It's not even fun anymore. Alright. Well, the show must go on, whether one person's watching, nobody's watching, or if I had every bit of you monkeys spinning through this ball in space watching. Today on Fakebook, I pissed off a family member. Here's a clue. Are you ready? It's a clue. We're unlocking the clue. Here we go. It is Lieutenant Governor Larry Roden. What did I say that pissed off the family member of Lieutenant Governor Larry Roden on Facebook 15 weeks ago? Do you have a guess? Would you like to take a stab at it? Would you like to put your thought into it? Because at the end of the day, Larry, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see, man. Really, like, long post ago, back in November. I wonder what I had for breakfast that day. Well, Larry, where are you, Larry? Would you like to talk, Larry? I feel like I should contact Larry. Contact Larry. Oh, look, it says send an email to the governor. Oh, this should be fun. Should we do it? Alright, you know what, we'll make this interactive. Prefix. Mr. What should the first name be? Oh, this is lovely. This is a gift. See, this is the internet providing. This is why I have faith in the Internet of Things. And that when we move to the new 5G technology, I will be able to transfer my brain thought directly to the sitting governor of the state of South Dakota. Excuse me, Meth Dakota. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is too much fun. I don't even know where to go with this. I did not expect this. So, what should the first name be? They want to know your address, a brief description of the topic that you wish to discuss with the governor, and your message to the governor. Also, you will have to, the email comments does not require a response, or this email requires a response. Ooh. Interesting. What would I put to the governor of South Dakota? You know, South Dakota, first and foremost, the fact that I can do this live is great. I love that part. But no, I'm not going to put my address on here for the moment. We're just going to email the governor, though. I will put my email address. That's fine. But I'm not going to put my home address. It's going to be Go Fuck Yourself, Christy Noam Lane at Ada Dick Larry Roden Avenue. You know, like at some point. So, but the governor's mansion is the address. Yeah, no shit, right? Fuck yeah, dude. Great idea. Mr. Breedlove for the win. Mr. Breedlove for the win. South Dakota Governor's Mansion address. Boom. Oh, lovely. Ah, shit. Well, fuck me. Fuck. Alright. You win. Internet. Fucking Christy Noam. Oh, well. Fuck. My address is already out there. If people really did want to find me, they could, I'm sure. Welcome to the world we live in. But we already knew this. Haven't thought of a name yet. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Have not thought of a name yet, no. Okay, so let's see here. That would be, let's see, PIERRESD. Might as well put the address for her freaking, yeah, for sure. Like, absolutely. It's like a duh. Hello, dummy. Oh, man. I won't let me type in a zip code. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. 57501 from sea to shining sea. Boom, boom, boom. Now, again, first name, Mr. We gotta go with the male name for sure. I'll put my email on it. Like, that's okay. I'll even leave my phone number. Add a brief description about what I'd like to talk about with the governor. This is going to be great. I did not expect for this to just turn into like this. I did not know if I clicked that link, but then here we go. Here we are. We're already here. We might as well. So are we there yet? Did we get it? Okay. I don't care if you guys got my number. That's fucking whatever. What do I put for the required topic I'd like to discuss with the governor and the message for the governor? We're filling this out. What should, did it just boot me? Dusty D. Johnson? Put Dusty Johnson in it, huh? I don't know, I feel like we can go a little more creative with that one. So, let's see. Oh, well, again, just this all started with, again, just so we can keep it legit. Like, this is today on Facebook. I'm gonna message the governor here. So, because again, at the end of the day, because Larry Roden's family member commented back from something 15 weeks ago, it all led to me clicking the contact us, which led me to the send an email to the governor, which led me to putting in her address. So there's your recap if you need one. Okay. Step by step. Oh man. What would I say that hasn't already been said? Okay. I don't know. I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's all public. You can see, like, this is fair game because, again, at the end of the day, it's a public comment. So, but I pissed off somebody. Look at Lieutenant Governor Larry Roden, who served 6 years in the National Guard. The Guard. He's a guardsman. Oh, man. Well, again, how far do I want to go with this? Because, again, it's like, I don't know. Just seems kind of dumb for Facebook. For Fakebook. But hey, she's got an opinion too. I mean, I'm not saying she can't have one. Like, she could call me up and be like, CJ, you're an asshole. What I said was, well, you allow the governor to violate the Constitution. So, looks like you're violating your oath as well, and therefore are complicit to her treason. Coward. That's what I said. Well, again, at the end of the day, so yeah, he served 6 years in the Guard. Name legalize hemp. That is good. That is a good one. I think I got a name idea. I got an idea for you. Okay. Wishing. Alright, hold on. How did I want to put this in here? Wishing. Dang it. Well, shoot. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that one. Who would put that there? What dummy did that? Wishing you resign. Not wishing. I feel like wishing is a terrible word. Since there's a middle initial, I feel we have to take advantage of that. So, No, I'll go with hoping. How about hoping? Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one for Mr. Hoping You Resign Now. So that's where I'm at with it. Hoping you leave office tomorrow because you realize that you're corrupt as fuck and everybody knows it, and the only ones that, well, at least I know it, can only use an initial or middle. That makes it hard. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know. If I really wanted to voice anything to the governor, hey, actually, you know what? You can actually click on here. It's kind of crazy. It says demand response. Where would I go to even click on that? It's down here somewhere. It even says this email requires a response. Boom. Your treason. Just resign. It is what is best for South Dakota. I mean, I'm not a robot. I think that's right. They can see it's CJ Abernathy, and they got my phone number, and they know me, so I hope we can at least get an answer back to telling her to resign for treason. If this was a sovereign citizen, they'd be like, Mr. is a this, and your first name is your seller's name, your middle name has a this, and that indicates because it's capital, and then if you go to your last name, the first part is where your predecessors, the land they came from, and the last part, and then if you use the bloody thumbprint at the bottom of the email, just put it on your screen and it'll get there. And then, whoops, I guess we're going to ultimateguitar.com. Ultimate Guitar, good. Lovely. Who expected that? Not me. Anyways, I lost my ability to see the chat. Lovely. Yep. So, I mean, what's the worst that can come up with it? I mean, she has to respond. It says right there, like, this email requires a response. Like, I'm just saying, hey, just one voter voice out here. I think you should resign. It's blatantly obvious to an intelligent person why you're corrupt and what you're doing is crooked, and it should be the definition of illegal. But, you know, because if I did half the shit you do, I'd fucking go to jail. Like, fuck. Anyways, anybody got anything? Why are you holding back his speech there, YouTube? Nah, this is trolling, not soft-hard. Yeah, well, it's definitely not. How did that? I mean, again, internet. It's internet. Hello, internet warlords. War for the internet. Hello. internet comment led to an internet filing of an internet form. Like, hello, McFly. Yeah. Just another day, man. Just another day. Gotta get through it. So yeah, I can't believe I pissed off Larry Roden's family member. That's just a really interesting, what's up, unknown person? Who's this?
Unknown person. This is just a gay man transporting children across this country.
Oh my God, why would you call in and confess that to me, unknown person? Like,
Anyways, I was gonna say, man, fucking put in a better description, dude. Break it down how she's destroying that state financially, man.
oh, that's just one thing, man. I really wasn't expecting to write a long-winded rant to the governor, man. You know?
Well, I mean, but why make a live about it then if you're not gonna break it down how she's actually destroying the state financially? She's like ruining fucking crops. She's fucking, she's pushing ethanol, number one. And it's like, no, we need corn for fucking beef. We don't need corn for gas. We got plenty of fucking gas.
Right. Well, but here's my thought, man. Is why would I need to say it if you've already said it? Why would I need to put it into an email form if she's already got her campaign staff watching my broadcasts from time to time, and then they come across my opinion on her and they know I already think she's committing treason, and they just write me off as a crazy lunatic? Like, it's easier to call me a crazy lunatic than to, I didn't know I was going to click and write on an email, dude. I'm making graphics for my broadcast, this was a comment that this woman's like, her exact words to my comment. You gotta hear this shit. Because I'm not gonna name her. I don't know if I should or not. But she said, seriously, very pathetic response to some extremely brave men. Ooh. 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 She's a little upset. She's a little upset with me. Ooh. Ooh, 15 weeks ago, man. 15 weeks ago.
Did it sting?
No, man. You know what made me think? It goes, you know what? At the end of the day, listen here, lady. You're 15 weeks behind what I've already said about your family member and the current sitting governor of our state of South Dakota. So, buckle up, bitch. It's about to get really rough for you. And, sorry, I'm not sorry. So.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, fuck it, dude. This fucking dumb bitch, she doesn't know what she's doing. She really skated in there because of the fucking Republican ticket. She's not even a Republican. She's not a constitutionalist at all, dude.
No, she's not a constitutionalist. She is a socialist. She's okay with spending your money the way she wants to. So she's for socialism. She's just, she doesn't want to admit it. So. She's just like, what is in farmers? Again, I work out here with some farmers, and one thing I find hilarious is all these farmers that are Republican that hate socialism, but then cash that government check at the end of the year because of politicians like Kristi Noem. It's like, that's socialism, you guys. Like, hello. They're like, no, it's free market capitalism. Like, how much does the government control? Every bit of everything we do. Oh, and you're calling that capitalism. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, sorry, my bad.
The thing that's funny about it is, remember that video you did when you had to change your voter status over to libertarian to be able to run for governor?
Oh yeah, that was just me laughing at them.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. That video is the perfect representation of how easy it is to just claim a different fucking, political status.
Well, no, see, here's the thing. It should be that easy, though. Because at the end of the day...
No, I agree, but that's how they're playing it against you. It's like, oh, okay, look, we got this section of this country, going, Trump crazy. We got to switch to Republican. And
I'm not Trump crazy.
Ticket, dude.
I'm not Trump crazy. I don't have Trump derangement
No, I
syndrome.
know, dude. I'm not saying that, dude. What I'm saying is there's a certain section of a country, they do everything by percentages and shit, dude. She's like, okay, I need to jump in here and I'm gonna change my. She's not a fucking true Republican, dude. Just like how a lot of Democrats today aren't true Democrats.
Right,
either.
but she's not a libertarian. I certainly don't. Oh, excuse me. I certainly don't think she's a libertarian.
No, she has no libertarian standards, and most Republicans and even Democrats still have a libertarian standard to their.
Well, I have a state rep that I'll never forget that told me when he pulled up in a car older than mine, he said, CJ, there's a lot more of us that are little L libertarians than you think. And I was like, well, you know what? At the end of the day, man, I think we all just long for a third party that's better than what we've got. And I mean, at the end of the day, I looked at the third parties and I read the platforms and I, talked all about it before I went and even registered to vote. I just assumed that when I went to the DMV, it all worked out. And then so I go to the DMV, I say I want to change my party affiliation. It doesn't get done that day. And so I find out later in some dumb hit piece blog article, oh, guess what? He's a Republican. It's like, no, you assholes. Like, okay, I see you. You want to take stupid shit out of context? I got you. I'll switch parties right here in front of you and make a little haha video to go with it. Even brought my brother-in-law registered. And, we got a McPherson. We got a McPherson County Libertarian Party. We had a party so small we question whether or not there's a party at all. But there's still like 18 of us registered in this county as libertarians. That's pretty big for this county.
I don't know. The way I see it is a true. I don't even want to say the word politicians. I don't like politicians.
Oh, I hate politicians. I had to go undercover as one.
But a true leader of a country has a little bit of each party inside of them.
Right, man. That's the way I look at it. Like, hey, Democrats, I love the idea of welcoming people here to this country and allowing the growth of our economy through immigration legally and lawfully. I don't,
Do it legally.
No, legally and lawfully, because again, at the end of the day, there's nothing a libertarian can do to stop Border Patrol from rounding anybody up if they don't come here legally. Like
Can we at least check your blood and make sure you don't got Ebola before you come in? Please?
Right. Hey man, I know coronavirus is just the common cold, but at the end of the day, can we just make sure you don't have a fever? Like you're not, look, think about it like this, man. Like I was okay, so unknown caller, I'm glad you're gonna let me just bullshit with you here. I just for a second there, man, I was sitting there talking about Governor Larry Roden and Kristi Noem and their treason, and it gets me thinking. Do these people, are they a part of the Illuminati? Is this like when I hear people talking about the government, the shadow government, the government that nobody, the deep state? Like, is she, what did she have to do? What did she have to do to think about it, man? Really think about it. What did she have to do to get to that position? And I'm not implying anything heinous or anything. I'm just saying, let's get to the point of it's not just tell your story to a camera over and over 1,000 times.
I believe in the hidden monarchy more than I believe in fucking Illuminati and shit.
Okay, a hidden monarchy. That's a good one. Okay, you can go there.
There's a hidden monarchy, I think, because just look at it. You got all these people in different high-paid positions that are government positions, and you start digging into shit, and you find out they're like nieces and nephews of all these other people that are in government positions. And
that's where we're at right now.
One gigantic family that runs this entire country, and that's not the way it was founded. our country was founded for just any average Joe to go parading down the street saying, "Hey, vote for me."
I'm going to be the next president of the United States, and then you have the right to go, fuck you, or I'll vote for you if you want.
Yeah. But
you-
now it's become where things are almost appointed, Only certain people can run for shit. Only certain people can, get out there and get it done.
I'm sorry, Massa. I was too much an equity slave to be able to run for governor this year, but I hope someday to be a free man. I hope to someday be a free man and bring freedom to my fellow man here on the great state of South Dakota and the land I love.
Yeah.
I hope to someday bring freedom and prosperity to my peoples.
Like what's that movie? Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie, dude.
I'm telling you,
Dude
man.
just cruising down the street with a loudspeaker, Vote for me.
Right. Yeah. And you know what the sad part is? It's like I mean, I leave it up for people to call in, and then for people to say, hey, you know what, like CJ, I think that she's not committing treason. I welcome the conversation, man. Like, somebody tell me why she can do what she can do. If I did that, you would throw me in a cage. Like, knock it off. Like, if I told you I'm passing laws to make it so my family makes millions of dollars, like, you would all be like, fuck that guy, throw him in the cage.
Well, that's the thing. She's not saying it that way. She's passing it off as something else.
I mean,
stalling.
No.
And fucking,
No, she
and then
played the
pulling
long
the
game.
sleight of hand behind her fucking back and, covering her bullshit with a bunch of fucking flowers that makes it look pretty. That's what they all do, dude. They all do it.
No, listen, man, I'll tell you what, my shit stinks. Here's a funny story for you, man. So Aubrey's sitting there, and she comes downstairs, and I just got done taking a dump, and Aubrey's like, I gotta go potty, I gotta go poop. I was like, all right, we'll go. I was like, I don't know where the spray.
Yeah.
I don't know where the spray.
Laughing in the background.
I don't know where the spray is. I don't know where the spray is. And I was like, I don't. And she's like, that's okay. I like stinky things. Like, I got a weird kid, man.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, weird. Like, weird. She'll ask me, Daddy, can I smell your armpits? Like, girl, you're weird. I love you, but you're weird.
Smell your own armpits.
Right. Like, what is she's like, oh, she's going to be one of those people that's going to be, like, smelling weird things and, like, just, yeah. So
She should be a doctor. She should be a doctor. She's like,
oh man, I'll tell you what. If you are impervious to nasty smells and you actually enjoy them, there's money to be made in lots of fields. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, there is actually. I've seen some weird documentaries.
Yeah, you know what's really funny is that you hear a guy who's like, oh, I can't work, and then you hear a guy that just like, I heard a guy, I can't work, and then drove to the gas station and heard a guy who's like, yeah, if I could get some qualified workers in here, I could actually run my business better. And it's like, oh, so you need quality workers. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you want the guy that's out there looking for you, not the guy you're hoping that you're looking for him and just going to lift him from his hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you want the guy that wakes up in the morning saying, tell me where to be and I'll be there, boss. Yeah.
That's one of the problems I run into a lot, man, where I work, man, because I run my entire department. I'm in charge of training. I'm in charge of making sure everybody's doing shit right.
Well, you said you run a human
bullshit.
trafficking ring, so, I mean, there takes a lot of management skills to run a whole ring, man.
Dude, it does. I gotta make sure, the product is quality. I gotta fucking, make sure customers aren't going to be disappointed. And,
Yeah, it's a good thing the FBI doesn't listen to my broadcast. They'd want to know who you are, unknown caller. Oh, but no, you'll have it from the sovereign citizens though, because they'll say, "I know that voice."
They already got their.
They've already made their lives. They've already got their headers on their blog sites. They're already like typing out right now, like admits to, and then the videos being made, and like the sound clips are being done. Clipped and edited. They're making a documentary, brother. That's Like, all right,
What's funny is they don't. What's funny is they don't realize I live for it, so I can make a post about it and
yeah.
look at these idiots.
Right. Yeah. Right. Like I was doing this just to see what happens while I was taking a shit, and I figured I'd see the conclusion when I take my next one. But damn, lady, that was 15 weeks old.
They almost bid on to me being in jail, though. That one almost worked. I'll find another one. I'll find another one that'll work, though.
Yeah. Hey, what did you think? I know you were watching Miko's broadcast where that guy that was the phone scammer that he was dealing with that confessed to that. These charges. Was he
trolling him back, though? That's one thing I started thinking. I was like, this guy's trolling him back.
Right. That was some weird shit, man. Like some weird shit.
It's almost believable because where he's from, that's actually legal, so I can understand. Because the phone number traced back to Seattle, Washington.
Really?
Yeah, it's a home phone number in Seattle, Washington. It's not even a cell phone.
That's weird. Weird news that it would just happen like that. Kind of just weird where things go on alive.
And then the fact it had a voicemail with a name. Renee Ritter.
Yeah, and then again, like the mystery continues. It's at least it's a break from at least it's one more thing on the plate compared to the sovereigns, compared to the scams and the frauds and the weird other shit. This is like just one of those things that was so naturally came out, and I don't even know how he pulled it out of him. It was just how because I had somebody else watching with me, and we were just watching like in amazement, like. Miko was clearly, and I could tell Miko's fucking with this guy. Yeah. And this dude out of nowhere is like, yeah, let me tell you all my legal rap shit going on.
Yeah, fucking, have you ever watched all those scamming videos?
I've seen a few here and there, YouTube? Man. A few here and there.
Well, he hit a lot of key points that, shows he is a scammer. Like, one of the biggest things they like to say is, I'm smarter than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they start realizing you're fucking with them, that's the number one thing they always blurt out is, I'm smarter than you.
Well,
I was waiting for him to start calling him a benchode.
I mean,
Miko should have called him a benchode, is what he should have done. He should have said, you're just nothing but a stinky benchode.
Yeah, well, again.
Should have told him.
Well, at the end of the day, Miko handled it the way he was going to. I just thought it was really weird for something random for the, just for happening,
It's like he bid onto that Kooky Kirk's fucking daycare bullshit, dude.
Right. You know what I've been thinking, man, about that stuff is like, they think that I call it practicing law without a license because they're giving legal advice. It's a fact. I think it's.
And they're selling it, too.
They're selling it. They're trying to make money off it. They're promoting it. They've got a money channel. It's a racket, and it's probably contributing to paper terrorism all around the country. And they call it, but again, those are the guys that claim they work for the pedophile task force, the Pentagon pedophile task force. And you just go, all right, well, at the end of the day, it sounds cool. Like it sounds like you're awesome, the pedophile task force. Like these pedophiles are making up a task force. Is that what you're trying to get at? Or no, are they hunting down?
Well, what they're doing is they're grabbing all the, and this is where I kind of like have a disagreement
the Pentagon
with the whole thing.
Pedophile Task Force.
Yeah, and what they're doing is they're latching on to all the QAnon people is what they're doing too at the same time. They're not just taking advantage of desperate
speaking
parents.
Of Q,
latching onto those people.
Miko taught me this. That 4chan created 8chan that created Q.
Yeah, I understand all the things.
Right, now
there are some good Q groups though that they're like debunk all the bullshit at the same time, you know what I'm saying? They're like, no, this is bullshit.
Right, right.
There are those good groups.
Hold on.
Which I used to follow, but I got bored with the whole Q thing. It got fun for a while, but it got boring after a second.
Oh,
But
wrong screen.
But you got the extremists, dude, and they go nuts, dude. It's fucking insane how deep they go into their bullshit.
So this
Like,
is
you know,
this
everybody's fucking drinking kids' blood.
This
That's
so
what it boils down to.
so
We're all drinking children's blood.
okay. I'm not drinking children's blood, but all right.
No, you are, dude. Everybody who is an elitist.
Okay, listen, man. Listen, man. This right here is boiled water with organic tea and honey that was from bees created within 70 miles of my house. So, no, like, I don't drink the blood of children, you fucking weirdos.
So you have bees harvesting children's blood, then? That's what you're saying.
Whatever. So, this is the birth. This is the guy that birthed that birthed the Q movement, huh? But isn't he going to jail? He's facing arrest for cyber libel. What is that charge?
Yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah,
Lord!
he
Welcome
is.
to the internet.
I can't
Internet
see your screen
cyber
right now, dude, 'cause I have
cyber libel, huh? The
It's
founder
possible.
of 8chan
Yeah.
faces arrest for cyber libel. This is 22 hours old, man. Okay, so
Hold on, I'm trying to get you on my tablet now. 'Cause I was on my phone, and I'm not watching the live. I'm just talking to you.
no, you're good. You're good, man.
I
You're
don't
one of
know
the
what
few
you're
people
calling-
unknown
what you're
caller
calling
that
me.
I'll just allow. This is founder of 8chan faces arrest on cyber libel charge. Frederick Brennan, who founded the site that has given visibility to violent extremists, gave up control of it in 2015 and has criticized 8chan's current leader.
Wait, what's that picture? Is that him? That picture?
This is the founder of
That
8chan.
ain't him.
This is the
not
founder.
him.
Yes, sir. This is the founder of 8chan.
Bullshit. That dude with his little Pomeranian. No way.
This is
Yeah,
the guy. This is where the Q movement was started. Is this what I'm being told?
No way.
That's what Miko said. 4chan created 8chan that created Q. That's what I've been sitting here saying to, like, this is where it all comes from. This is the big, where we go one, we go all. This is the start where it all came from. That's what you're telling me? Cause when we go one, we stand tall. Just don't question Q at all.
I'm not buying
Just
it, dude. I'm not
believe
buying it.
in the
That's
plan,
crazy.
and someday you will understand. Donald Trump is at war
This fucking
with the
little
deep
dude,
state.
this fucking little dude with his Pomeranian started all that shit.
Dude, this is so
That's
worth it. The
actually
internet
okay.
has provided. The internet has provided. Oh, dude, there's meme material for days. And he knows it, too. All right, so this is from 17 hours ago. 17 hours ago. Vice News. Arrest warrant. Dude, where are they going to put this dude? Like...
I don't know. He's gotta be in
For us,
jail
what's it for?
sure,
No. Listen, dude, this is for cyber something, like cyber libel. Like, you're not gonna stick him in with gang banging rapists. Like,
They're probably gonna charge him. How much money do you think he made off all this?
I don't fucking know, dude.
He had to have made a bunch of
How
money. doing
8chan was born.
it.
If it was
They're
anything
just
other
gonna-
than
they're
Vice
just gonna
News, I'd
tax
probably
him, dude.
click on
They're
it.
gonna tax him hard, is what they're gonna do, and fucking, he's never gonna put him on an ankle monitor.
An ankle monitor? Dude, where the fuck is he gonna go?
Exactly. So he'll have to deal with an ankle monitor for 6 years. How annoying would that be, already being in a wheelchair with an ankle monitor strapped to your fucking ankle?
Oh, yeah, I don't freaking know. I don't know. Well, he's the size of a 10-year-old child. Oh, okay. So, again, back to he was in for Cybelander. How did we go from Christy Noam to this shit? Cyber libel sounds like some dumb shit she would say. She'd be like, it sounds like cyber libel is something Kristi Noem would be like, I'm all for free speech, but we need to stop cyber libel. Oh my God! And like, this is just something dumb that she would say.
Maybe we can link him to Kristi Noem somehow.
Well, he's probably supported her. You know, maybe, who knows? Like, maybe they're best
Did he donate?
friends.
Did he donate to her?
I don't know. I guess I have to click Vice if I want to see the article.
No.
Shit. I wonder if you can hear the video, if I play a video of it. That's Hub News. This is from therap.com. I guess article will have to be in the description, huh? Alright, so... It's fucking dumb.
We're gonna try and link this dude to fucking Kristi Noem. That's insane.
It's not. I just asked, how do we go from Kristi Noem to this guy? But 8chan versus Q, and wherever somewhere, this is the internet. So, you know, at the end of the day, I figured you'd keep us on track, unknown caller. How does David Hogg have anything to do with this? Is just, wait, falsely criticized. This is just a whole nother article. Oh my God, I can't do articles. And it's like, oh man, where's the video? That's what I want to see. This guy said there's video in here. There's not. Oh well. So Q birthed that, huh?
Oh yeah, that dude's a douche.
But this is the birth. This is the birth of Q. Where is it at? 8chan founder. It was literally from 6 hours ago. Warrant issued. Oh, he's got an arrest warrant. Oh, here's the video. Okay.
And the chief executive of Twitter is being described as hugely significant. The Prime Minister will talk with Jack Dorsey today about eliminating extremist content online. NetSafe CEO Martin Crocker says he expects their discussion to be similar to those his team has with Twitter on a...
one of your commenters, bro.
What's that?
So he probably does mess with Noem. They're on it.
No shit. Yeah, right. There's a good one. All right. Well, according to this, there's a warrant issued for the 8chan founder, which, again, according to Miko Hayes, 8chan was birthed from 4chan, and Q was birthed from 8chan. So, whatever all that means. But yeah, that fraud buster. That's they're probably on meth together. And you know what? At the end of the day, if you're not on meth, then what's wrong with you?
Do they show his picture though?
Yeah, they don't show him arrested though. I mean, we should be able to do like Miko does and get the papers and show him in front of the judge and do all that whole like. But again, civil libel. Like, what is that? Cyber libel last week. Okay, what is cyber libel? How about we just get to the good shit? Google.
Cyber libel.
Yeah, right. What is cyber libel?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Cyber defamation is not a specific criminal offense, misdemeanor or tort, but rather defamation or slander conducted via digital media, usually through the internet.
Well, it's very vague. It's very vague. But it's a term used to describe defamation that takes place in cyberspace, meaning through the internet. This includes false and damaging statements made about another person through email, message boards, blogs, chat rooms, and websites, or any other internet-based communication medium. So, you know, like, I'm the internet warlord. You expect me to write an email, and if it hurts your fucking feelings, you call it cyber libel. You guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. Fuck you. That's a First Amendment violation.
Also, who's paying for this? Who's
You're not going to pay me to censor me, you fucking idiots. Like, hello, I pay the taxes. No. Listen, man, it's bigger than that. I pay my taxes. I got my tax returns to show it. I don't fucking pay the government to... Oh, God. Who wants to call Harvey? Did you just call Harvey Weinstein suicide? Is that what it is?
How's that dude in a wheelchair going to suicide himself?
Here's who's on the suicide next list. It's Harvey Weinstein. Like, that guy ain't gonna last long at all. Like, the dude's already talking like as much as he can. Like, Hello. He doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but cyber libel sounds like something Kristi Noem would say. We need to stop cyber libel, but vote for me. I support the First Amendment.
I'm sure the House would pass it.
You have the right to call me a cunt, but I have the
Cyber
right to
libel's
sue you for
crime.
it. Just cyber libel. The 8chan founders going to jail for cyber libel. Lovely. Hello, government. My name is Taxpayer. You don't get to tell me to censor myself or go to jail, you fucking idiots.
Cyber libel. So what does it say cyber libel is, dude?
I just told you.
Does it even have
It's a term used to... Yeah, I had it on the screen, man. I had it on the screen for you. It's a term used to describe defamation that takes place in cyberspace, meaning through the internet. This includes false and damaging statements made about another person through email, message,
Who
or
got
blog
hurt,
chat.
though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a... I mean... Like, where? Tell me who the victim is. Well, I read something I didn't like on the internet, and I whined about it. And now I feel like it belongs in a court of law.
There you go. Yeah, make it bigger like that. Yeah. Sorry, my tablet's behind on how far we're into this conversation.
Yeah,
I
no.
can't read it.
What is the internet defamation, libel, and slander site? No.
Okay, well, no, it says damaging statements. So what got damaged?
Right, other than their feelings. Because they were fucked raw. Their feelings were literally, like, fucked raw.
Fucked.
Raw. And then they decided that it belongs in a court of law. Now a judge is watching some internet warlord going, really? Really?
Yeah.
Well, Your Honor, I could have turned it off. I just chose to keep watching it. And so because I made a choice that continue to listen to something that I disagreed with, it damaged me to the point where now the other person's opinion owes me reparations for the damage caused to my mental...
And now there's other people that agree with their view, and they think I'm a piece of shit too.
I don't give a shit what anybody on the internet thinks, man. Honestly, I heard you once call in somebody and say, oh, fuck your viewers, right? And it's like, no, listen, man. It's not like, fuck the viewers. It's more like, fuck... Like, at the end of the day, this is a way of people being social. It's social media. It's not meant to be taken like it's fucking, the Supreme Court. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
No, it's not. But you're not supposed to, like, just sit there and shit on your viewers.
Right. Well, again, I could have put that lady up.
If they're coming at you with intellectual, not just, like, being belligerent.
Right.
If someone's just straight up being belligerent, yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
Right.
But if someone comes at you with a real question, you can't just snap to the fucking defensive and act like you're being accused of something.
Right. Well, you can't do that. You can, but at the end of the day, you can. I wouldn't want to say you can't. What I want to say is that
you can. Yes,
you can be antagonized, but people want to antagonize you into a certain response. That's what.
But to continue the dialect and have a normal discourse, you can't just do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. I get what you're saying, but it depends on, again,
that's
context.
What a lot of people do, and that's what a lot of people do online. I think it's mainly has to do with text. A lot of context is lost in text.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? You can just jump in there and you can say what you can, and not everybody has perfect grammar, so they don't got their punctuation marks in the proper place.
Right.
They don't got their, all that shit. So a lot of the times it kind of looks like a blurt, and people take it the wrong fucking way and they jump to the defense right off the bat instead of
Well, listen, man,
you gotta fish these comments. You gotta throw your line out there and go, well, what did you mean?
Well,
some people are straightforward with what the fuck they mean.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. What I'm trying to say is that if I want to say something, I don't have to edit myself. And if I want to respond a certain way, like let's say it's implied. Let's say somebody implies something where they imply I have abused a woman, let's say. Like, for example, oh, you've been abusive to women, CJ. You've called women cunts. Like, yes, I have called women cunts. I admit this. You know, like I have called men cunts as well. Yes, let's make this accurate, please, for description. Let's make sure that the record's right. It's not just men, or not just women. It's men, first and foremost.
It's not a gender descriptive word.
Well, hey man, if I call you a cunt and you go, oh my God, that's terrible. Why would you like I'm gonna sue you over that word. It's like, but why can't I sue you over your behavior that caused me to call you that word, you dumb cunt? You know what I mean? Like, okay, but I called you a dumb cunt because of XYZ. You know? Yeah. And if you would have corrected XYZ, I would have called you a nice lady. You know, like, oh my God, she's a nice lady. Like, I actually like you. Oh my God, you actually give me hope in humanity. Like, there's a decent person out there that's a woman. And then I meet a man. Oh, you're a nice guy. Oh, guess what? There's nice guys out there. And then guess what? You meet a nice trans, and you're like, oh my God, you're a nice person. I don't care to know what any of you, any of us, or anybody does in the bedroom. So at the end of the day, there's nice people out there, and then there's bad people out there, you know, and calling somebody a cunt is just a consequence of my opinion of somebody's behavior. Like, oh, if I didn't know their name, they can't just be like, oh my God.
You know, what it all boils down to, brother, is,
just call me a cunt.
Oh, there's the block button, right?
Right, no, there's a block button. There is a block button.
You know there's a block button, don't you?
Right.
You feel you're being so abused. Why do you keep coming back?
Right. I'll be talking about... Listen, man. Listen, anybody that's ever had a beef with me, man, I just went from talking about who I pissed off on Facebook to cyber libel. That's just a big jump of topics and discussions from who to who. Like, there's a lot of plot points in there. And so would it be said that what I did is free speech or cyber libel? Am I immediately guilty if I call the governor of South Dakota a cunt? Can she sue me on behalf of the state of South Dakota, or does she have to sue me as Kristi Noem? Like, at the end of the day,
pass from the Supreme Court.
Wouldn't it be awesome though? Wouldn't it be awesome though if I got a letter one day and it was like, "Hey, Kristi Noem's suing me." Oh, for cyber libel. Oh my God, that'd be my wet dream. I'd be sitting there like, oh my God, I get to see this woman and her legal team in court. And then everybody would be like, oh my God, we're going to watch this. And then we hope he goes to jail for cyber libel. He called her a cunt on the internet. Today on the People's Court. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. You know, like, come on, man. Like, people want to see people get hung, man. And I guess eventually it'll be my turn. But until then, I've got a few cunts to throw around. You know, like, if somebody's being a cunt, I'm going to say it. And if I'm being a cunt, because, you know what? I've always learned, if I'm being a cunt, somebody always corrects me and says, CJ, you're being a cunt. So, again, it's a term of endearment at this point, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, hey, brother. At the end of the day, dude, it's 11:50 where I'm at, and I got to call tonight, dude.
Yeah, call it a night, man. I appreciate you as always, unknown caller.
All right, man. Love talking with you, man.
Yeah, love talking to you too, man. Take it easy.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Unknown caller. We'll just let the unknown remain. I guess we can just wait for the troll to call in again at the end of the day. That could be the closing of the show. So, this is a podcast show. I've been working on graphics, you guys. I actually got a new little thing I might want to debut. Mr. Breedlove, before you go to bed, I'll try to give you a little preview if I can. Let's see. Where would it even be at? Oh, I think it's over here. We'll get that out of there. I think the download's ready. Click here to download. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Open. I'm working on a new animation for the intro for the show. And It's going to be pretty freaking cool. I guess I have to put it on a full screen over here, huh? Where'd it go? Well, shoot. I haven't added music or anything to it yet, but you'll get the idea. That should have been just here now. Downloads, animated. Yeah, right there. Boom. Alright. What the heck? Oh, man. Let's see if I can actually get this in the screen. I might be able to do this right on the first time. We'll see. Nope. Alright. Check this shit out. It might not be exactly centered. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm trying to condense it down so I can get an intro that's not going to get hit by YouTube for copyright or any of that dumb shit. So I paid for that. And then I think it was like subscription based. There's a lot of cool stuff on that, and I'd probably be willing to say their name if they sponsored the video. Sponsorship, that was another thing. I'd really like to see if I could do that. I'm gonna try to get things up and running and see if there's anybody out there that wants their logo put on the screen, name, whatever. See if there's anybody out there that would like to produce an actual professional broadcast. I think I'm ready to get over the stupidity of this. I think I can separate internet warlords from my personal stuff and keep internet warlords, and my personal life, and I'm glad I'm over here on YouTube. Maybe I'll try to broadcast on Facebook, but I think I'll just mainly be doing the clips, for people that, like to catch this afterwards, clip it down. It's really simple to do now, though. I've really kind of narrowed out how to do it. Again, if you have any questions on how you could do this stuff, I'd be willing to help and learn and teach you as well. Again, I think this is pretty cool. I'm going to show you again. Let's see if I can get the actual intro music with it, though. So let's see if I can do it all at one time. I could do this click thing. This is kind of what I got the idea for. Tell you what, that is what I've got going on. So, anyways, yeah. Let me know what you think, and yeah, tell me your thoughts on that. I'm gonna put that as the intro as soon as I get it all pieced together. And I was working on that until again, the reminder of what happened today on Facebook. Larry Roden. Come on down, buddy. You are somebody I would love to talk to. Yeah. Anyways, to the lady that got upset about one of my comments here, accusing this guy of being complicit to treason. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I can explain myself a lot better if you'd like me to, but I'm in Facebook jail for the next 14 days, so it's like I can't really respond to you directly, so I kind of just responded in kind of, like, I don't really have this huge following, so but hey, if you guys know this guy right here, Larry Roden, you can click the link here and share it on the November 12th post right there, and then they can watch all this right here, and that'd be the technology of the internet. Like, come on, deliver one for me here. Let them know I'm still there, because they don't sleep very well at night, knowing eventually I'll be able to post here. They gotta go back 6 weeks, 6 months to find a comment on a thread I said on a Tuesday to put me in Facebook jail for 30 days again. Like, this is why I'm gonna broadcast on YouTube. A lot easier. But there's some things in YouTube that are different than Facebook, so I want to kind of like, we'll get it there. I'm a fledgling page with big goals to take over the world, to dominate it all, and to shove it in my haters' faces, and to tell them all I am smarter than you. Oh, hilarious. So, alright, well, that's been an interesting day. I think that's about all the time I've got left for today. You guys have a good night or don't. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be doing probably another broadcast coming up here in the next day or two. The girls are going to be in Aberdeen spending the night, so it'll be just me tomorrow night. So, yeah, I'll be going live tomorrow night. I'll probably do some gaming or something. Who knows? So, we'll make it a guy's night. Internet warlord style. Alright, have a good night or don't. Choice is always yours. We'll see you guys next time on Internet Warlords. The war for the Internet.